Hopkins. Mason Marchment-Hyman, one of the 4 all-time scorers against the Seattle Kraken that are on the Edmonton roster.
Little tap by Mason Marchment there. He's the one that hurt Zach Hyman last year in the playoffs. Said, hey.
And Matt Savoy and Coleman Bouchard defensively. Your starting lineup brought to you by Bet99.net. DeCord sends one into the corner off the rush, and Darnell Nurse, who scored Edmonton's second goal in that last game against Seattle, picks it up from Regula, sends it ahead for Vasily Podkolzin. The Oilers 10-10-5. Seattle 11-6-6. Third in the Pacific. A shot by Podkolzin, snared by DeCord. And this is what you were talking about, Louis.
They're trying to kind of hurt each other, to be honest with you, from time to time. But when it all shakes down, they're humans, and I don't mind seeing that tap by Mason.
Shot by Kulak, and that's
right up there, bud. Right up there. No question.
Seattle with control of the puck. A clear by Alexiak. Slugged back by Nugent-Hopkins.
Without scoring a lot of goals, they feel that's going to come organically with the way they play and continuing to play the right way.
Draisaitl to Mangiapane. His shot, again, gloved by DeCord. They flicks it back to the point. Shot Regula. That sailed wide. Rebound hacked at by Capo Caco. Here's a one-timer and a save made. Good read.
Well, what a pass by Podkolzin, but because of the distance, it does give a little bit of time for DeCord to get over there. Look at that long look by Draisaitl, as you mentioned afterwards. That glove was just a little bit inside the line. Watch this.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to be a really tough one, though. And they are going to take a little break, it seems like, to make sure, as they're going to look at this one. That's why it's no goal and face off to his left.
Draisaitl pulls it back. Regula, snapshot, the save made. DeCord, rebound to Chandler Stevenson, turned it over. Podkolzin, Draisaitl, save made. DeCord, poised as can be. Consecutive shots on net.
Yeah, and this is another good one. Good pick off by Podkolzin. Jumps forward around the winger on the wall to be able to pick this pass off.
Curtis Lazar back in the lineup after missing 4. Here's a drive and a save made by Stuart Skinner off the rush. Parche with his second excellent opportunity. Hung up with Hyman. Winterton tried to drag it free, but it comes to Bouchard. Nugent-Hopkins loads. McDavid to the net. Bouchard. Nugent-Hopkins shoots and scores. And Edmonton takes a 1-0 lead on the power play. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, his 6th in 17 games played.
Off the face-off, he's making plays. He made a beautiful pass, cross seam over to McDavid that missed the net high, but this is just moving the puck around. The power play has gone a little stagnant. Only 2 for 16 in their last 9 games coming into this game today. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins in his first game back, welcome back as he puts that one home. Beautiful pass by Bouchard. One of those ones again where the arm came around to the front.
Eberle to Montour, bouncing puck and a right bad save.
Player grab him in the chest and then throw him down. I mean, you give a penalty for just grabbing the shoulder at times. I don't know how that's not a call. We've seen that a few times, but good chance in tight that Stuart.
Stevenson in front, deflected wide. 15 seconds on the 5-on-3. Jared McCann shoots and a save. Skinner up near the clavicle. He's got it. Yeah, it's one thing to be emotionally engaged, but Louis, you got to find a harness for it, is what I kind of gathered from some of your comments towards the end of the first period. Has Adam Henrique started? McDavid attacking, kicking it over. Ekholm shot, backdoor, rebound. Janmark, did he nudge it over the line? I don't think he did, and Janmark can't believe it.
A one-timer by Draisaitl in the first period makes a great save. This is a hard pass through, and then Janmark has 1, 2, 3 whacks at this, and somehow, for Joey DeCord, he's able to get this glove down. Watch this. How does this stay out?
That skate helped lodge it against the post.
Good job to get that left skate over to the post and get the glove down there and hang on to it. Is
a lot of hard rim around the boards. Stevenson was able to knock it down. Eberle, one-timer ripped right into the chest of Skinner against Matty Beniers.
Around the wall, but it's kept in by Stevenson on a nice play at the line, then down low, back high to the slot. On a quick passing play, it's Beniers that has that one-timer into the crowd.
Montour to Marchment. Cat finds a seam. Great shot off the rush and another save with no rebound.
And this one here again, transitional chances. They haven't really been able to set up a whole lot in zone. Catton was the one that set the last one in motion. This time he takes it in himself. Some quick skating and a nice run.
Then back to Draisaitl. Takes it hard through Beniers to the net. And he can't sneak it through the wickets of Joey Daccord. Eberle pushed ahead for Beniers. Picked off by Emerson. Sets the attack the other way. Draisaitl shoots and scores! 2-0 Edmonton. Draisaitl's 15th. And Emerson started the counterattack.
Chance in tight from Podkolzin. But you're right, this is Emerson standing his ground on the line. Little chip off the wall, Mangiapane picks it up. And the drop pass to Draisaitl. He's got two players, a left-handed Mangiapane on the right side, Podkolzin streaking on the left, but he decides to shoot it himself and just beats Daccord. That wicked wrister. Look, last second, he just decides to fire this one.
Eberle to Montour. Wedged it ahead, skating into it. Catton on net. Denied! Stuart Skinner! Right pad save to keep it 2-0. Out of reach with a late second period power play.
Yeah, here's the lob pass. Berkeley Catton with some speed here and does a nice job to bring this to the forehand. And the extension by Stuart Skinner has to use all the pad to deny him right there with the toe. Great job to extend it at the right moment. And Catton's had a few chances in this game using that speed.
Louis, you talked about it. Those struggles coincided with the injury to Nugent-Hopkins on the power play. He's back all of a sudden 1-for-1. Nugent-Hopkins feathered it across. Redirected home, and that's Zach Hyman's first goal of the season. He'll take it. Bank shot. Leon Draisaitl off his skated in. 3-0. Edmonton.
Going down the bench for the Taps. Good movement here and recoveries. The Kraken, it was a great read by Lindgren on the one-timer for Draisaitl the first time. He came out and he blocked that one-time shot. This time around, though, for Draisaitl, he's so smart. He just kind of gets this puck, and instead of putting it to the net, he zips it in front. Just a quick little wrister. Zach Hyman's right there in the spot, bounces off.
I know Louis and I both went out of our way to just quickly extend our condolences, and it's a reminder, as the whole week really we've talked about it with hockey fights and cancer. There's just here's Echo.
Really dry wood, that's for sure.
Hyman and McDavid charge across the line. McDavid corrals, shoots and scores. 4-0 Edmonton. McDavid from Hyman, his 11th.
Just a good job to win the battle on the wall. And that's where it is right there. Savoy, you talked about him earlier. Little support by Hyman. He gets this puck back to McDavid. And it's the center drive. Savoy's the one that starts this from behind. But watch him punch through. And you're going to see him go right to the net. And that's a little bit of a decoy. Hyman flies by as well. A lot of traffic around Daccord, but for McDavid.
Beniers. Eberle. Centering pass, wrist shot, and Skinner got a piece, maybe Regula as well.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect. This is still a work in progress, and there was a big stretch where the Kraken...
We've got Clattenburg turning up. A big hit.
He's going to go. Here's his first fight.
Freddie Gaudreau might not know what he's in for here. Clattenburg, his first NHL fight, lands a couple of right hands.
He was looking. Winterton came by, too. Well, Connor Clattenburg has been a presence since he's stepped into the lineup for Edmonton. He was looking for this. He gets a roughing here as well as the 5-minute major. Gaudreau here in the corner comes to the aid of Riker Evans on that hit, and then just a little headlock here by Clattenburg, and then finally they both shed the gear at the same time.
Riker Evans is there to float it ahead for Kakko. Stymied by Nurse, that draws into an onside, and we get another fight. Regula and Cartier. A clubbing right by Cartier. Regula shakes it off, covers up. A few missed lefts from Cartier, and now Regula tries to get that left hand going, couldn't quite, and they wrestle one another to the ice. He's got to leave immediately. Beniers will leave it in the corner. McCann elects to stay on. put the helmet back on. 9th career shutout, the 2nd this season. He bageled the Rangers in Madison Square Garden, and with 24 saves today.